It's 2-2-2. We had the early win from Fairywilde on Land Madness. Coming in from winning Div 4, the lower elo by 300. Elavid then went on a storm, taking Aftermath and Haboob. Not one to be looked over though. Gamerisdc came back. Kawasan, his best map, and performed thusly. Absolutely stomped and took game 5. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bitties, Emin. I appreciate it. Migration was next, and as Gamer took out Elavid, Fairy took out Gamer. Last map that was just played was Budapest. Fairy was 2v1'd in fear of the Persian power. After another 30 minutes of slugging it out, the 200 players called it a draw, giving Gamer the point and making it 2-2-2, taking us to Hill Fort for the last game of Division 3. The winner of this one singular game will get £90 and entrance to the Division 2 finals, where they could stand to win another 120 Great British pounds as well. And don't forget that bonus bounty of £10 for the fastest TC kill as well. We have delayed long enough, we've hyped this long enough. Regardless of the result, I want you gentlemen to know it's been an honour. Spelt with a U because it's the only American not here. Respect. Hill Fort. A map where you have this amphibious terrain around your starting base. You can build docks on it. You can build walls on it. So you can wall into your corner. You start off with boar, deer, sheep, gold, stone, and a couple of trees on the inside. No berries on the inside. And additional resources have to be acquired outside the safety of your starting walls. So you've got to be really careful about expanding. Now, there's a couple of civs that can be safe to expand with. What we've got is none of them. Instead, what we've got is 3 civs that all have good monks. 3 civs that all have a good way of sniping town centres. And 3 civs that have pretty good economies. What we've got in the red here for Elavid is the Georgians. We spoke about them earlier on already, so I won't go into too much detail, but they have the feared Manaspa, the TC killer, the cavalry that get stronger in groups than any other unit in the game and can 3-shot town centres. They can also build fortified churches, which allows expanded economy somewhere to run and hide if the raids should turn up. In the blue, Gamerisdc, our Singaporean streamer. He is adding a dock. This is too early. This is a mistake. I always say we need people to dock and do fish boom. It's not done enough on Hill Fort. But you cannot build fishing traps until the feudal age. You cannot build fishing traps until the feudal age. This is something that most players don't know, because most players don't build a dock in Dark Age unless there's fish. So this is an oversight. It will at least count as his second building, so maybe that's what he's doing it for. He is playing as the Burgundians, though. And the Burgundians in their own right can be a terrifying civ to deal with in sudden death. Because not only are there economic upgrades available 1 age earlier, they also cost 33% less food. So their eco kicks in quicker and is cheaper to get to. And he's going to scout those berries and be upset that he placed the dock now, I think. Stable technologies also cost minus 50%, and they can get the Cavalier upgrade in Castle Age, so they can wreck TCs. However, they don't get Bloodlines, so they can get cheap Paladin, they can get cheap and early Cavalier, but no Bloodlines available. They also Costelier, which have a charge attack, and can also one-shot buildings if there's enough of them. But the big thing, the 2 big things, Burgundian Vineyards, the unique tech for them in the Castle Age, means that the farmers generate gold in addition to food. It's a slow trickle, but it's infinite gold. Not a lot of civs have that. And Flemish Revolution, which turns all of their villages into Flemish militia, which is essentially spearmen. So you can go from having 200 workers to 200 military at the push of a button. It's a meme, and it kills things really quickly. He's added a fishing ship. He's now going to build a fishing trap. He's going to realize, fuck, I can't build a fishing trap. I need to go get berries. Wow, that's a big misplay at this point in the tournament. It really is. It's 150 wood for the dock. It's 75 wood for the fishing ship. That's 225 wood wasted here. Even with early double attacks, that still hurts. That still hurts. The Burgundians, though, their relics also generate gold and food. And the gunpowder units that have plus 25% attack. So BBCs, hand cannons, even elite cannon galleons. Yes, you can make elite cannon galleons on this map. All have extra attack. So it would be pretty nice to see somebody docking somebody else's pond, but I don't think we'll see it. Docking your own pond, maybe, for some galleys or demos or whatever. And then last, and most certainly not least, the underdog Fairywilde. Underdog, I think, is a surprise to all of us, considering he came in as the 1200, the winner of the 1200 ELO division, the Division 4, and came out swinging straight away in Game 1. Has played an exceptional standard, one that wouldn't make anybody believe he's a 1200 player, I feel like, in my opinion. And is ready to go for some snipes, play some strong games. And Bohemians have bonus damage for their pointy boys, which are going to help against Manaspa. It's going to help against Cheap Paladin. So, not a bad start. And the Blacksmith and Universities cost 100 less wood. They get chemistry available to them in the Castle Age, which means they also get hand cannons in the Castle Age. And they have Fervent and Sanctity, which affects their vills. And that's that eco bonus I was talking about. So they're 2 monk techs that make your monks faster and give them more health. And having that applying to your villages means they'll gather resources faster. And they're harder to kill, which is really good when we talk again about repopulating lost economy units in a 1TC situation. They also get access to Hussite wagons, which are great siege units. And if we get that far, Hoofnies, which are fully upgraded bombard cannons to get extra range to do splash damage. Absolutely crazy. Fluffy, pretend you didn't see that. Wait, what? Did it place a house in the wrong spot and delete it? You know we've got to go back now, right? Oh, wow, it was already built. It was already built and he deleted it instead of a farm. Well, I did see Mojito Monday come in as well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. No, you're not. Don't lie to me, MM Blade. You fucking troll. Don't do that, bro. Not now. Not now, bro. Please. You was. Wow, you idiot. Well, yeah. Building the dock and then trying to have fishing ships in Dark Age and then deleting a house and yeah. God damn it. But yeah, looking at these fish traps though, his economy 37. He's 10 eco units ahead of everybody else. And he's getting gill nets as well because you can get eco upgrades early with Burgundians. That's normally Castle Age tech. Gill nets, for those of you who are on water counters and don't know, actually means that your fishing ships gather 20% faster, which is huge when you consider how quick these things already are anyway. But 20% faster is big. And the best fire ships I would probably give to Burgundians. I don't think any of these guys get fast fires. Yeah, Burgundians do get fast fires, yeah. Georgians, I don't know what they're like in water. Armenians are the water shiv out to the 2 new ones. They also get fast fires. So, either or. But what are they missing? Yeah, there's no shipwright, no dry dock for Georgians. And Burgundians also no shipwright or dry dock. So they're pretty much even in that regard. Castle Age coming in for Ferry and Elavid. Gamer a touch behind. One for adding fishing ships in, and the other for deleting houses that he needed. Now, I do need to get a recount. If anybody can remember, the initial fastest TC kill time was Gamerisdc at 33 minutes or so. 33 minutes, 32 seconds, I think. But what was the first TC kill on Budapest from Elavid? That was pretty quick, right? Gamer is fishing. True. Oh no, there's a knight here. What the heck? Fair maybe not aware that that's possible. And he's gonna have to run the fish. Let me play my Farmville. Yeah, I think it's close. I think it was in the 30s. I'm gonna have to check. I think we are gonna get a post-game interview with these guys. And he's gonna kill the fishing traps as well. And these cost 100 wood a piece as well. And that's why you need to wall it off. You need to wall it off. My fish, Elavid, how could you? So you should build a dock here and a dock here. And then wall and wall. And then do the same on this side. And then your fish will be safe. He's added fires in, not demos. Demos are way better to add in here. But it's not, you're not walling off a dock, right? You're protecting your fish. You're walling off economy. The fish will go back. Castle Age will arrive. And my throat is slowly starting to become strained, but we're doing okay. Can you believe we've been live for 5 hours? Man, what a fucking amazing set this has been. Oh, the spears are trapped. Oh, no, Dave. This is your problem. You've got to learn to fight your own battles, Dave. Please, Rodney, I'm dying. He's going to kill me. I've got kids. Fine, I'll help you. But you owe me a pint. And that's what happened there. Already we have a monk looking for relics from Fairywilde. We do have a Georgian fortified church. 2 of them, in fact, and a monk looking for relics from Elavid. Game has a relic right here. Damn, Rodney, right? Look how tight you've got to build these buildings. It can be a struggle to get farm space, safe farm space, and that's why adding fish can be really smart. Quick walls. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love this because that farm space that I was just talking about, this is now it. It's on a hill as well, so the buildings will take less damage. But you can just drop a mill here and put farms around it. They may not be the most efficient, they may not be the most pretty, but it is a safe place to get farms. And wood, for that matter. This is a huge wood line for Fairy, actually. I didn't even consider that. This would be a nice place to take as well. And Game has found his own little alcove at the back he's been using. And now that he's got through the berries, he can use this area too. Fish boom is back in full effect, although the fire being there is okay. I love it. And he's just going to use fortified churches. So this is good adaptation. This is showing you, and this is one of the things I like about sudden death or different tournament settings, the leaderboard that we do for viewers. I love this. This doesn't look ridiculous at all. Where's Khmer, bro? Where's Khmer? This is a Khmer thing. Hey, Jack. Hope you're doing well. I hate that he left a 2-tile gap here, though. There should be a 3-tile gap so we can put more farms now. And he's going to be upset about it. And he never built the mill. But hey-ho. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. It forces you to adapt and play the game in a different way that you would normally consider doing. And people talk about Metro all the time, which is the most efficient tactical advantage. And they talk about that specifically around military and what the strongest way to approach the game is. Oh, you do a fast castle, or you do aggression in feudal age. That's about as far as, like, meta goes in terms of, like, oh, wow. We got hand cannons, so early chemistry came in for Fairy. But they don't talk about like actual adaptation to bad maps, or like your gold spawns really far forward on Arabia, or I mean, what do you actually do when a boar gets lamed? Like, it's not game ending. You just need to find a way around it that can make it usable, and that's what empires used to do. That's what people used to do. They'd have to go around mountains, fucking figure out better trade routes, whole bunch of shit. But these kind of settings force people to do that. Like, you would never optimally do this. When you consider the alternative, this suddenly becomes optimal. Wow, scout conversion. I would say these villas are vulnerable, but they're not, because they can hop in the fortified church if needed. Manaspa on the field. Costly versus Manaspa. That's an interesting fight. Oh, one immediately picked off by the Manaspa. Run away is the option for Gamer. Yeah, he'd have so much safe wood back here as well if he just walled this off. Total pop 65, 68, 61. Economy units favouring Gamer at the moment. Oh, Manaspa gets converted. And the rest of the units are going to retreat. At the very least to the hill. Some pikemen. Good addition. Again, bonus damage for pointy boys for the Bohemians. I don't know which Civ I'm more scared of here, right? So, if Bohemians get to Halberia Hoofnies, how do you kill it? Actually, how do you kill it? It's very difficult. If Burgundians get to 140 villas and then press the funny button for Flemish Militia, how do you kill it? Suddenly there's 200 military coming at you. If Georgians get to a massive 60 Manaspa, how do you stop it sniping UTC? Like 17 layers of stonewall? Like, man. I think Georgians are the Civ that I fear the least out of these three. Of what, like, potential post-in could look like. I think Gamer may have spotted something. Adding ranges. Ferry and Imp already. Knight's back to raid the fish again. He should have walled it off, Gamer. He's gonna build a castle to protect it. I should have walled it off, mate. Should have made demos, like... There's a lot he could have done to protect this eco. He's the only one that's doing the fish boom, so it would have been quite far ahead. They've lost a fair amount of eco already. 10 deaths, 7 of them being economy for Gamer. He knows about this wall and this farm, so he's going to suspect that there's eco back there. He knows there's gold out here for Elavid. What does Elavid know? He also knows that there's probably eco back there, and he knows that there's eco back here. So Elavid the most they know right now. Fairy knows actually about the same. So it's Gamer who's lacking the scouting right now. A little, but all in all, they have a good idea. They have a good lay of the land. 100 pop for the Georgians. Also, the only person not in Imperial Age yet. It's a bit of save time. Plus, need tank cart, so he's on his way though. Oh, this man. 33 Manaspa already. And that. Plus 6 attack, dude. Not even an Imperial Age yet. Not even Elite Manaspa. Not even the last upgrades. Just 18 attack. Yeah, okay. Okay, back to outposts. We haven't seen the outposts come out for a while because we've had a lot of water and hybrid maps in a row. But now that we're back with primarily land, outposts are plenty between red and yellow, littering the southern side of the map. I like this from Ferry. Finally, somebody's actually walling. I spoke about walling on this map so much, and I'm so glad that somebody's actually walling. Hey, Jiggy! How you doing, sugar? Yeah, these guys are not going to get involved. Just hanging out. They probably don't have great vision. Yeah. And that's probably the same vision as a knight. I like that. There's absolutely no reason why you can't build docks here. Stonewall this. Defensive castle on either side. Fairy is the most prepared right now, I feel like. But Elavid also stonewall down. Look! Docks! Maybe he doesn't know, but you can build on this wall. You can build on this hill. Nobody seems to have tried. Well, I mean, he does know. He's got a mill here. Build on this. It's so early, Fluffy. Yeah, we've been going for a while, mate. We've been going since 1 o'clock. The game started just before 2. Some knights perusing around, looking for a way in. Look at all the fish for Gamer. 11 PM here. Lucky for some. Oh, conversion comes through as the fight breaks out, but there's so many Monaspa here. Monk macro is good. Different units being selected. We see 3 conversions coming through. Will we get a 4th? We do get a 4th. But it doesn't matter because the swarm is just so large. And the Monaspa, they're going to charge onwards. A game has to be careful now. Elavid, big army with petards. Oh, wow. He actually spotted the petards as well. Halberdier are going to try hold the gate. There's hand cannons behind. Monaspa can break in pretty much anywhere they want. There's so many of them. They also kill Halb really quick because of the bonus damage that you have, so... See, and that's a key. That's a key for Fairy. He says, oh, you know what Elavid's army is? Then he's probably not here right now. So Fairy's pushing a little bit, taking a little bit of land. I'd love a castle here for Fairy. And then he could actually stonewall the entire corner of the map. Stonewall here, stonewall here. It would be such a nice wall off. I love this castle placement for Elavid as well. This is such a strong castle placement. I hate that he hasn't walled to his base. So Zico's still very open. But again, if you're full walled as Fairy as well, it kind of says to the others, don't fight me, it's too much effort. Go fight the other guys. Right? And again, we spoke about this at the start of the set. Fairy is the lower rated player. He comes from Division 4 into Division 3 finals. So, realistically, in this situation where this game is the deciding game, whoever wins this wins it all. Who are you more afraid of? The other 1500 player or the 1200 player? Right? You've got to be more focused on the other 1500, you would suspect. Oh, easily. Fairy's very handsome individual. The problem I have with Fairy is that he's way too pretty for somebody who has such a majestic beard. I don't appreciate that. Right? He's supposed to be rugged and handsome, but he's not. He's pretty, but with a beard. I don't understand. It confuses me. So we've got Halberdier for Burgundians with hand cannon. And we've got Halberdier for Bohemians with hand cannon. And Georgians have got cavalry. So, that's going to suck. Bit cheeky from Elavid to come and steal some gold here with his mule car. I respect it. I respect it. Now, for me, you've got to think about siege. BBC for Burgundians, yes. Obviously, no Hoofnies, that's Bohemians only. And no siege ram. No siege ram for Bohemians either, but Hoofnies. So then you look at Georgians and you think, well, they get siege rams, SO, heavy scope. But how are they going to get through this? The problem is, both of these armies die to scam. Howl and hand cannon both take bonus damage from skirmishes. And elite scam are obviously available to Georgians, and they only miss the last armor, so they get bracer. Everything else they get. Not a bad skirmisher unit available for them. There was an explosion. I assume it was a petard. See, now this is where I said I'm scared of the Georgians least of all out of these civs. Great castle spot. It's not overextended like I wanted it. I wanted it out here, which I still think is a good spot. But I understand being more conservative, at least with this one. Once these Monaspa, like once we get to a certain point of the game, these Monaspa are not so scary as long as you've got an army to defend against them. And I think Elavid's feeling the clock now. He's like, I have to find a way to kill somebody. Imperial Age is in. Okay, the army's misplaced for Gamer. He's got a quick wall behind, but not enough. Oh my god, they're in. They'll wreck these buildings really quick. They're not attacking. They're not attacking. Only one of them's attacking. Was he patrolling them in, maybe? Instead of right-clicking? I'm not sure. Very gonna finalize the walls. I like this. Back into the economy once more. Because the economy has not been walled up. Gamer somehow ended up with Halbs here killing outposts. But oh boy. Oh, really, boy? The Monaspa gonna run through, kill a couple of fishing ships, and continue onwards in their rampaging journey. This is a palisade gate. This dies very quick, and the Monaspa could just run in. There's a straight line as well to the TC and to the castle. I like that. He could have... No, obviously he doesn't know this, because he can't see. But man, there's actually a straight line to that TC. Gamer would have been dead. He genuinely would have been dead. He'd have died before the Halbs even got close. Monaspa are so devastating. Like an 18 attack, man. Yeah, this is protect his fish. Because he kept getting raided. Oh, and Fairywilde steps up. He's got Hoofnies. He's got hand cannons of his own. No bonus to his hand cannons, though, like the Burgundians do. And I feel like, again, Georgians don't scare me. I feel like whichever of these two civs wins this fight probably wins the game. Well, these are actually Hoofnies that upgraded BBC. They have the same range, but they do splash damage. As you can see. Yeah. Horrible unit to deal with. Oh boy. Oh boy. One more volley and that TC might have just died. Honestly. Big fight. And here comes the Monaspa again. But the thing is, the stragglers from Ferry will notice these. And the game says perfect timing. Yeah. Hey, Pots. And he sees all the dead yellow bodies and goes, oh, that's a lot of dead yellow bodies. Maybe I should go look at Ferry. First says, no, I've still got a rake of hand cannons here, mate. All my gold units lived. Get out of here with your horses. Get the fuck out of here. Halberdier finding an aspect. Again, bonus damage for the Bohemian Halb, so even without any attack upgrades, they're doing tremendously good damage. It's like 22 bonus damage for a Halberdier to cavalry, but yeah, it's 40 for Bohemians. Look at that, 40 bonus damage to cavalry. We've got to look at the Burgundian ones. It's 32, so. Just use your monk to convert this. Have your own Monaspa. 25% extra attack and firing from an elevation. So, you can see these gunpowder units with a 21 attack. And they will do an extra 25% damage. It will shred anything that tries to run up that hill. Yeah, I think Elavid's realised it as well. I don't know if Gamer's realised it yet. He hasn't really had a chance to. But I think Fairy's realised it. He's realised, hang on, my Civ seems to just beat Georgians. So, if I kill Gamer, then I win. And I think he's right. But you've got to watch for the TC snipe, though. TC very vulnerable here. There are 60 elite Monaspa on the field. They will eat through this paper wall like it was never there. Stone walls around the outside for Elavid, around the back of his base. I respect that. And we got the three-way stare down. They each have 2 wins. They've each taken 2 maps. They've each looked upon a chance of winning. But now, with all 3 players at match point, they meet upon the crested hill in the middle. 2 armies of gunpowder and pointy boys. 1 army of cavalry and spears. You have Georgian CA coming in. Heavy CA, actually. Full upgrades on those things. The Monaspa are going to go for the dive. Is that the right play, though? Even with the hill advantage, I don't know if that's something you should be doing. He's going to try to get the CA involved as well. He's going to try to pick off the BBCs, trying to micro them down, but you've got to watch for the Halb, because the Halb get close, they will start to wear away at the CA as well. Halberdier, by fighting uphill against Monaspa, are starting to fall, but no, the hill advantage is switching round. The Halb are taking the flank. Hand cannons are being pushed back. A trebuchet is here as well. Second one unpacking, going to start to fire away at maybe the gate. Try to give the Monaspa a ray in, but as the trash is cleared and the smoke begins to settle, the hand cannons have been pushed back up the hill. But what is this in the centre of the map? It's a 4 Hoofnies TC snipe. They have 13 range. Elavid, he can see them, but does he spot them? 2 volleys would be enough. There's 1. He'll get the attack alert. Will he react quick enough? I don't think he will. And Elavid, who was first to match point, falls first on hill fort and says, "Oh, GG." And Dylan says, "Oh, fuck." And wow. Elavid, who was on 2 wins after map 3, has been sniped by Bohemian and Hoofnies. And I said, which of these civs do I fear the most in post-imp? It's Halb Hoofnies from Bohemians, which is what we're seeing. Or it's Flemish Militia. Burgundians aren't ready for Flemish yet. Now, this would be an unprecedented situation if Fairy also takes out Gamer and goes on to the Division 2 finals. Elavid, man, what a way to go out after everything that's happened. A cheeky Hoofnies TC snipe. But man, what an amazing set it's been, honestly. Also, you may stand to gain the £10 bonus bounty. We're not sure. It's close between you and Gamer. We need to check your Budapest TC kill time on Gamers First TC. If it was 33-32 is the time to beat. And the Hoofties are in. And there's nothing to stop these. And there's so many of them. Gamer! Fairy's gonna take it! Fairywilde, the winner of Division 4, comes to Division 3 and he takes it all! He snipes them both. He has the Civ pick. And oh my gosh. Fairywilde is fairly wild. Holy guacamole.